Fellas, let's be completely honest. All of you out there want bigger arms, especially you who clicked on this video. You want those big arms. The thing about it is we get older and we think things have to change on how science works, on how your body actually works. Things do happen within your body that will slow you down on progression. But ideally, guys, if you're over 30 and you want to build the biceps, you want to build the triceps, it's not easy, but it can be done. I tell you that, right? So the truth is most men are training arms the wrong way. That's what it is. It's the wrong way. You got to have the right way of training. You have to have the right mindset behind it in order to actually transform your physique into what you want it to look like. So you're leaving a lot of serious growth on the table because you're just doing it wrong. So today I'm breaking down exactly how you, my guy over 30 or my guy at 20, this will be applicable to you as well. This is how you can actually build bigger, stronger arms without wasting time, right? Big biceps, big triceps, right? We want it all. All right. So why arm growth is harder after 30, right? Let's just start right there. Your muscle recovery slows down as we age. That's a real thing. It will slow down. Your testosterone levels naturally decline after 30, right? So you're at your all-time high when you're a teenager, and then you just start to decline as you get older. It is what it is, right? That will impact your growth a lot. You have years of desk work. A lot of you out there with your desk jobs, your corporate, which is good for you, but when it comes to your biceps, when it comes to your body in general, your shoulders tend to get tighter, your posture gets weak because you're just hunched over on the computer, and you just have terrible arm training, right? In correlation to all of that. And then many men just repeat the same curls over and over again, ignoring what really drives muscle growth. So that's a major issue, right? So the benefits of bigger arms, let's just say it. The benefits of bigger arms, of course, is the confidence, guys. Well, of course, it's the confidence. We want bigger arms for that confidence boost, right? That confidence boost, right? We want the sleeves to be filled out as you want them hugging, right? That's what we want, man. We want to feel stronger. It is what it is. We also come with the functional strength. That comes with the benefits of having those stronger arms, right? Functional strength. You have stronger arms. You have better performance in your presses, right? If you got nice triceps, strong triceps, your bench press tends to be better. Pulling movements. If you got good biceps, your biceps start to turn on when you're doing your rows, when you're doing your lat pull downs, things like that, and just your everyday lifting, right? You go to the grocery store, you want to be holding that. You want to hold the whole grocery haul in one hand, right? You need 4 arms. You need some big arms for that. It is what it is. All right. We got the muscle metabolism, right? So the metabolism boost that comes with having stronger arms. So the more muscle, the high calorie burn that you can have. It's a real scientific thing that the more muscle on your body, the more fat you will burn. So if you're struggling with burning fat, it's probably because you don't have enough muscle on your frame. So prioritize building muscle. I stress that a lot on this channel. All right. And then last benefit we have, this is the fourth one, we have joint health, right? So balanced training prevents elbow and shoulder pain down the line. Let's say it like that, right? So I do have a little elbow issues here and there, and it is from doing my tricep press downs, it is from doing bench press and things like that, but that all can be treated, right? You also have shoulder issues that come along with it all when you're training improperly for the most part, when you're trying to train your arms. A lot of things that happen, right? But if you get stronger arms, you can alleviate that joint issues, right? Alleviate those joint issues, right? You have better joint health. All right, so here are the mistakes that you are having. I know you're having these, right? And if you see yourself in this, like the video, subscribe. But we have 5 mistakes that you guys are doing when you're training your arms, right? So you're only doing curls. That's the first thing. You're only doing curls. Your biceps are just one piece. Triceps make up 2/3 of your arm, okay? So you can't just go in there doing curls thinking that you're going to get bigger arms. No. Your biceps will get trained, but your triceps won't. Second thing is you're not lifting heavy enough. It is what it is. You're just not lifting heavy enough. You think you're lifting heavy, but you're not. You got to push yourself. Your arms need progressive overload, not just those pumps, right? I know you want to go in there and do a few curls and get that pump, but no, your arms need that progressive overload just like any other muscle. Third thing is the poor form in the ego lifting. Now we want to match up with the guy at the dumbbell rack and we want to do more than him. Cut the ego lifting out. Swinging the weights, you're just killing all that tension that's supposed to be in the muscle. You're using your back, you're using your shoulders, you're using everything other than your arms. So fix the form. Fourth thing, you're neglecting your compound lifts. Those compound lifts, no matter what, they're going to help your arms grow indirectly, but massively. Let me say that again. Those compound lifts are going to help your arms grow indirectly, but massively. All right. So don't forget the compound lifts, deadlifts, bench, pull-ups, barbell rows. I keep going. Like those are still important for that indirect bicep growth or tricep growth. And then last thing that I have an issue with, this is your major mistake for you, is the recovery. I know for sure you're struggling with that recovery. You got to hit arms every day. Every day's arm day. No, every day does not have to be an arm day in order for you to get bigger arms. All right. You got to recover. And you got to recover properly or your growth is going to slow down. All right. So how do you get bigger biceps? How do you get bigger triceps? How do you get bigger arms? All right. After 30. How do you get bigger arms after 30? 6 things. You want to prioritize those compound lifts that we talked about earlier. All right. These are the foundation. Prioritize that. Number 2. You want to target the triceps with that heavy work. All right. So you want the close grip bench press, which I don't do enough of. I need to go back to it. You got your dips, always throwing dips in there. Skull crushers, easy bar. You got to do the skull crushers. You got to remember that your triceps are 2/3 of your arm. So you got to hit them with that heavy work. You got to hit it with the heavy work. Number 3, you got your biceps. Now you want to train your biceps with some variety. All right. So your biceps will get developed. They will get massive by just doing bicep curls, barbell curls, if you will, easy bar curls, right? Those are good, but you want to go heavy on those, right? So go heavy on the barbell curls, the easy bar curls, and then you got your dumbbell curls. You do your alternating. You got your hammer curls that are going to help with your forearms, your brachialis muscle. But then you want to do slow and controlled repetitions, all right? You really want to squeeze for that peak at the top. Really want to get that squeeze. So you got to have a little variety with your biceps. It is what it is, but it's more beneficial than none. So make sure that you are switching up your bicep routine and making sure you're not just doing curls. You got to do more. The 4th thing, you want to progressive overload, just like any muscle, right? You want to add weight, you want to add reps, or you want to just increase the sets over time. You got to track your lifts. There was one point in time where I was writing down my list. I stopped writing them down as of right now, but I got a general idea of what I did the last week or the prior week or 2 weeks ago. But you do want to track your lifts, especially if you are new to all of this. But you need to focus on progressive overload. You got to add the weight, you got to add the reps, and you got to increase the sets over time. 5th thing, you need to make sure that the frequency is there. You got to train your arms at least twice a week, not daily, but at least twice a week. Give them the recovery to actually grow. If you want to have a specific arm day, have a specific arm day, and then also train your triceps on your chest days, train your biceps on your back days, and then you train your arms on your shoulder days. That's hitting each muscle twice a week. It's a simple method. It's one of the standards, but you got to make sure that frequency is there. The frequency matters. And then the 6th thing is the nutrition and the recovery. A lot of you out there slacking on nutrition. Your kitchen skills are terrible. Your meal prep is terrible. Your recovery, your sleep, your stress, all of that is terrible, right? You want to eat your protein. I'm talking about it all the time. 1 gram per pound of body weight. I'm talking about it all the time. Eat your protein. Get your sleep, 7 to 9 hours. 6, 5, 4 hours is not enough. I don't care who you are. You have to get your sleep. Sleep 7 to 9 hours to recover and grow. And you got to stay hydrated, folks. Stay hydrated. The muscle needs the fluid for the performance. You'll notice that you take your creatine, you get your muscles full of that water. Make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure you're getting your fluids in. Stay hydrated. All right, man, that's it. I'm getting better at not rambling so much and giving you guys the information that you need. Understand that bigger arms after 30, it's not about chasing that pump or just doing a whole bunch of curls, right? It's about the smart training, the progressive overload, the recovery. So when you balance your compound lifts with that direct arm work, you'll fill your body with the right nutrition. and you give your muscles time to grow. It is what it is. Your arms will respond at any age. Your arms will respond. And I know this can be a little confusing for a lot of folks out there, mainly my beginners. This can be confusing. So if you do need help, online coaching is available for you. You come get the help, right? X Factor Fitness, online coaching, come get the help. The link is in the description box. Let's tap in. Let's tap in. Let's get right. Design meal plans, workout plans, and just coaching for all my guys. A lot of my guys are, 35 and up. A lot of my guys are the ones out there struggling with accountability, struggling with trying to figure out what workouts to do, struggling with figuring out what you should eat or how much you should eat. That's what my client base is. I will help my 20-year-olds I have, and this is just setting you up for the future. But for my guys out there, 30 and up, it's not hard. You just got to have smart training and smart nutrition. All right, so let's lock in. Link up with me. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Appreciate you.